They're having a great party. Hi, Don and Amelia. As promised, we got the band back out. Check them out. They're here to celebrate a milestone along with all these other people that are here. It's a very, very fun night. This is Emerson, Lake, and Lindale. They go by another name as well, but CBS won't let me say that one. You know, 20 years ago, it started as one woman's idea for a new type of nightclub has really grown to be a landmark on the local and national level. 20 years, 2 decades worth of memories. The Fine Line Music Cafe changed the landscape for live music in the Twin Cities. The formula that put it on the map then is similar today. Offer a great mix of national and local acts in a small venue.
I think it's the people, the room, the size. It really works. It's intimate. People really get connected to the artists and to each other in here. It's really just a very intimate, warm place to be.
We're open 7 days a week, lunch, dinner, and late night. We have music 7 nights a week.
WCCO was there live in 1987. Bill Carlson interviewed club co-founder Ruth Whitney Bowe, who vividly remembers opening night.
When I look at that, I think I was pretty nervous.
Ruth was worried no one would show up, but people came out in droves. Her timing was perfect. She designed a place with good food, great music, valet parking. A step up for baby boomers looking to escape the standard 80s bar scene.
Kind of just thought, wouldn't it be nice to go to a place where they didn't spill beer on you and burn you with the cigarette?
Even the purple one was drawn to the Fine Line. He played it 5 or 6 times.
We got the call that Prince wanted to play at the Fine Line that we couldn't tell anyone. And so trying to keep that under wraps was just ridiculous.
Take a picture, y'all. We ain't got time to wait.
Fine Lines had to change from sort of being a baby boomer club, a yuppie club, people sort of called it, to sort of being an all-around music club.
Dario Anselmo, who's owned the club since 1993, booking diverse acts like Ice-T, Winona Judd, the Pixies, and just a few months ago, Maroon 5. Sean Colvin also recently played there.
Underwater daydream.
A fire on February 17, 2003 was the club's most trying day. A warm-up band exploded some unauthorized pyrotechnics. The interior of the club was a total loss due to smoke and water damage.
$100 band did over $1.5 million in damage.
While challenging, the fire was a blessing in disguise, forcing Anselmo to breathe new life into the Fine Line.
So we took it and gave it sort of a kind of a cleaned up industrial meets warehouse look. We really wanted to clean the lines up, give it a nice warm look, the wood floors, the brick, and just have the ability to sort of add on.
Third row seats, caller 17.
Cities 97, Brian Turner says it would have been a tragedy to lose the Fine Line.
It brings the cabaret feel of an urban metropolitan area that Minneapolis certainly is, but one that could find its place in a New York City, in a Paris, in a Rome, in any international city.
And you tell those people that haven't made up their mind.
A place important enough to draw a presidential visit. People tend to rewrite history thinking Bill Clinton played with Soul Asylum, but he actually just opened for them.
President Clinton came and spoke, and then Soul Asylum kind of rocked out the place.
Even after 2 decades of changes, the Fine Line's purpose is the same: connecting people to music.
There's big shows and there's shows that you remember, and I think everyone that's come to the Fine Line and seen a show, they remember it and they feel it.
One of the things the Fine Line's doing these days is a lot of corporate gigs and also a lot of private events, but it's also become a real community place. There have been a lot of tragedies like the 35W bridge collapse recently, and this was one of the main places that they held a fundraiser. As for the future, they're thinking about expanding, maybe making it a little bit bigger, but they said they'll make sure they temper that against keeping this really cool small club feel. Don, Amelia?
Frank,